Alright, so now here I am for the answering the magazine questions. And one was about the Cejilla thing, the Capo. So here we have three different ones. This is one which has, I will post also at the description of the video, I will post the link for this. This is one of the very few inexpensive good things you can get for guitar. And there are three kinds. One is, well, you know, the traditional flamenco Cejilla or Capo was this way, this one. Very beautiful, and that this is an ebony or rosewood one. I think it's a rosewood body with the peg of ebony, this one. And well, these ones are expensive and really a feature of the past. Since some year, maybe 20 or a bit more, there was this great invention, this one here. This is a very good Capo. But these ones that had this kind of belt stuff here, those ones may hurt or may cause scratches on this side of the fretboard when you use them. So I would rather recommend you to get this one that doesn't have the belt thing. This, look, this is just the pure, only the piece of material, this thing. And this is the other one that maybe it will make scratches because of this thing here. It will maybe scratch the upper part of the fretboard, this one here. So this is much more advisable to have this. And this one here, I really don't recommend this because, one thing, you said how to use it. I'm explaining this because the problem is also how you put it. Before, well, now it has this strap here, this piece of material, avoiding the string to make a mark on your neck right here. After you, before, like I remember my father's guitars and some other very old guitars had the mark really on the fret, like we're mostly using, say, at 4 or at 3 on the second fret. It was all the time a mark here, and you know that the Cejilla was used a lot there. So this one here, first of all, you have to place it right in between the frets, like this. In between both frets. Let's say we put the Capo at 3, 3rd fret. And we do like this. Okay. This way. You see? So it's not very straight. This is the thing, right? Now, this one, because if you observe how it goes, I have much more pressure on the treble side than on the bass side. So to level that, I will have to accommodate it with my left hand from the left like this, and then press here. Then I get a more or less even pressure on both sides, namely bass side and treble side. But still it makes me, maybe it's not very, okay, that's good. Right? But the disadvantage also, besides that it's problematic thing, or it maybe will go slippery, the peg and that, is that for chords like this, I now suppose I am playing bulería here. To do this thing, this chord would be a nightmare because you have the peg coming here in between, and this is very difficult. If you just try, look, it's finger 1 on the 1st fret, 6th string. finger 2 on the first fret, 5th string, 4th string open, finger 3 on the first fret, 3rd string, and finger 4 on the first fret, 2nd string, and the first string open 2, so this. Chords, this kind of chords and many others with this capo is just not a good idea. So even Capo changed it from this long time ago to the Dunlop one, this. So why? This is much more practical. Look, I can put this one here, so I will put it at the 3rd fret. Now I have free space. This will not be any difficult at all. And the pressure is much more even here. You can observe how it works. So this is one thing. Then another is that don't do this. I will show you what not to do also. This is what you are maybe doing. See, it's diagonally placed. This is wrong, as also this is wrong. Don't do that, because it will just distune or get... Anyway, the capo distunes the guitar, as you mentioned, is true. So you have to compensate it. There is another video of how to tune or temper the guitar, rather temper the guitar, when using the capo. Search out for that, because I explained that when you have the capo in, well, this is wrongly placed. And when you have the capo, you rather move the tuning from here, pulling it a little bit outside, that is left side to the capo, to raise the tone, rather than using the pegs of the machine head, because it creates a disaster, right? I remember there is one experience of this, because some people were not knowing these things, and then they use a capo at 3. They went trying to tune it with the machine head, and then nothing happens. He said, well, I keep going and nothing happens. And then he went like something strong of strength here, rasgueo or something, and then all the strings went like crazy, because suddenly when this will loosen up, it will completely alter the tuning. So this is a problem that we need to address. Now, well, let's explain 2 more ways to not use the capo. This diagonal thing, either this way or the other way, is not good. Another thing is not good is to place it like this, leaving a lot of space here, because it may well, the flamenco guitar has to buzz a little bit, because it's part of its sound, and that's the difference between classic and flamenco guitars. But not too much, not like this, not excessively, right? That's what I mean. Now, this thing, if you see, is just by the side of the fret. That's not a good idea. Then another not good idea is to place it the other way around at the edge of the fret here, or too much to that way. So the better way is at half of the, just same way, vertically, according to just following the line of the fret, in between exactly the 2 frets. That's the best way. Now, other things you need to keep an eye on is sometimes we are doing, let me see. Look, this is also, let me exaggerate it more to show you what's the problem. Because through these exaggerations, we will learn something. Look, check this. You see, I put the capo and check where are the basses. Just push down, and this one's not like here. No guitar will tune, so be careful with this, because we may place it wrong. So that's also not good. Say if I push down the strings like that and then do this is uneven, you see here. It's not the natural, the string is going down and this will alter the tuning. So make sure that when you put the capo, you place it like this, just gently over the string, and then now don't push down or up. Also the other way around could be the mistake. The mistake would be to do this way. Let me show you. This is how not to do it. For example, this. This is another wrong thing. Again, because of this, it's pulling up the strings. So you have to place the capo. Again, the one that doesn't have this strap thing, the kind of belt thing. Then you do this, put it, place it here, in between both frets, following the same line, not diagonal, but just straight. And then now you choose the dent in which it may go, and then we do that, but without making it, you know, this is the thing. And this is perfect because here the guitar will tune great. And then if I need to fix a string or something, I would rather go by or pulling gently with the right hand, or also here will work. But try to not use the machine head, or very little, as least as you can use this. Now I have free. Look, I need to play this chord with the off capo, with these ones. Of course, in the beginning, like 30 years ago, we all used this, right? Because there was no other capo. Then there are other capos, which I don't recommend really to use because are very hard for the neck of the guitar. It may damage this, or are really too big, like something. Some of them are just going out like this of the fret. This not necessary. Actually, this is flat, and it takes press properly. So this is the most convenient one, and I will post the link of this also in the description of the video for you. Okay, thank you for participating in the magazine, and I see you next time.